Hey traders, a quick market update for obviously the indices and silver and gold. Let's get straight into it. Alright, hey traders, hope you guys are doing well. Listen, I want to do a quick little update for you to share with you what I'm seeing right now on the markets when it comes to the Dow Jones and all that sort of stuff. Let me bring up this chart through here. Let me bring up, say, 1 year worth of data. And the one thing I want to share with you guys is I'm looking at the Dow Jones right now. And the one thing I want to share with you is there's a few things that's happening here right now that I want you to bring your attention to, or probably the main thing that I want to bring your attention to is that the Dow Jones is continue to make these lower highs. So for this week here, you can see we have this high, lower high, and a lower high. So this week here, we want to see what actually breaks first. Does this low break here first? If so, we're probably going to continue to break down and continue new lows out of the Dow Jones. But if we don't and we rally back up and we create a new high, then that's probably going to change this trend. But right now, lower high, lower high, lower high, the sellers are in control. So any rally is likely to be short-lived until the trend has not changed. Sellers are in control right now until we break above this recent high through here. That's the same for the S&P 500 as well too. The S&P 500 make it a low, lower high, and then we have a low point through here and a lower low through here as well too. So low, lower low, low, lower low right now. So, and we have this high low through here. So right now the sellers are in control overall. We have this low, lower low, and once again talking on the Dow Jones as well too. So we can actually see that if we start to break this low through here, then we're probably going to continue back down and maybe even break this. We have a bit of a significant support down through here level here on the S&P 500. So that's where we're probably going to break if we do start to move forward through there. On the Nasdaq as well too, the interesting thing about the Nasdaq is that you can see last time we ran up, made a support, came back down. But now this time what's actually happening is that we actually made this high, and now we're struggling at this high point through here. We get rallied up, came back down, and we closed basically right on basically break even through there, as you can see. But by looking at the Nasdaq, one thing I want to share with you about the Nasdaq is, once again, what do we have here? We have a high, we have a low, we have a lower high, we have a lower low, and now the market's rallying back up through here. Right now, who's in control? Sellers, right? So you don't want to try to be buying this market thinking the market's going to break up, right? Because you want to respect the market. Always go what the market is telling you, not what you think it's going to do. Make sense? So right now we have this high low through here. We do have this high low, but we have this lower high and a lower low. So to me, sellers are in control once again. And we're going to see which one actually breaks. If we get a breaking of this level through here, then once again, we're going to break back down. But break back down. If we get a breaking of this level through, we're going to race up to new highs. No one really knows, but we've just got to keep following along day by day by day. Make sure you keep an eye on that Dow Jones. For me, the Dow Jones is the leader of the pack, and it's continuing to make these lower highs, and lower highs all the way down. So sellers in control. So the Dow Jones is the leader of the pack for me, looking through there. Moving forward now into silver and gold. Right now, looking at the silver chart. What do we see here on the silver chart? We actually can see what? We can see we're still in this big massive apex, aren't we? So the silver chart right now is like, where's it going to break and where's it going to break out? Now this is the what we're looking at right now is the daily chart. If we go to the weekly chart, once again, you can see we're squeezing up into this little apex through here. And we've been going in this overall massive sideways phase through here for quite some time, looking on through there. So once we start to get a break, we're likely to see we're likely to see a pretty decent move out of it. So this big apex, where's it going to break? No one really knows, but we're going to wait to see where that break is going to happen. Again, this is the daily chart through here. Moving on to the monthly chart. The monthly chart to me says if we start to get a break right now, we've made this high, right, and a bit sideways phase. If we get a nice break up out of this here, out of the monthly charts, then we're likely to see a lot more. An explosion in price is likely to happen, but we're going to wait for that breakout to actually happen. Moving on now to the actual gold price. And what's actually happening here with gold? We have this rally back up. We're just continuing this sideways phase, aren't we? Just continuing this sideways phase. Not really much happening through here. So, you know, is it going to break down? Is it going to break up? No one knows. If we go to the weekly chart, if we're reading the markets right now, we are what? The market's made a low through here. The market made a high through here. It made actually a slight higher high, didn't it? Slight higher high, and now a higher low. So buyers overall are still in control on the overall chart on gold right now. We do have a lot of sideways phase through here, so we're interesting to see whether we do hold and rally back up. Once again, we are going through a lot of sideways phase, so where the market to me is getting ready for a break up, a breakout. If we do break up out of this here, then we're likely to see a pretty decent strong move up, or even if it does start to break down, we may even get a run back to the downside. So, but the thing that I'll be looking forward to put on a trade on gold once we get the breakout would be the upside. If we get a breakout to the upside, then that's what I do see happening through there. So let me know what you guys think about this week's analysis.